Hi, I'm EMIKA, and I'm about to show you the layout to my demo track that I made using sounds from my EMIKA Producer Sounds sound library. I'm going to show you one of my most favourite samples that I've made. I sampled my own symphony that I composed and produced because it has like the most lush strings in there. And then I took a beat from another one of my tunes and made a nice, like, dirty kind of low-end loop. And like, I particularly like this combination of like glossy, beautiful symphonic strings together with the beat. So I was making samples for my Producer Sounds library for like quite a few years, and I had to keep stopping because I would like make these samples that would inspire me to want to actually make a piece of music. So these are elements from my song called Meet Me at the Gateway from my 10-year anniversary project, and it all came from me making sounds for my library quite unexpectedly, and I love this sample a lot. You can just add so many different things to it. So I'm just showing you some different drums. And they all fit with the strings. And adding bass. Okay, adding vocals and singing now. And now adding bass. In my sound library generally, there's quite a lot of longer type loops with chord progressions that I particularly love. Always on this like melancholic, euphoric kind of vibe. And they all generally fit at faster BPMs, but also kind of like bassier stuff like for trap or dubstep or hip hop. But as you can see by the file name, this is 138 from a more dancier track that I made called Promises. And then it's just very simple. I just reversed the snares for a little break, and then it drops into a faster beat. Also in my library is a lot of pre-mixed and glitched vocals. Some of them are more in like my talking voice, like this one. I like to think about you. I like to think about you. And you can just cut out little parts of them quite easily. There's a lot of these what I'm calling like techno pianos, because they are pianos, and pianos more from the world of classical music, but I like to use it in kind of a percussive cold way, so that it fits with dance music. Okay, this is a sample that I'm definitely going to make a track with at some point in the future because it's so dark and epic. Something that I really like as well about combining with like heavy beats is to have harmony that's not exactly snapped to the grid. So this is another one of my like harmonic progressions from somewhere from my classical music that I've put a lot of effects on, and it's kind of like slipped the harmony back behind the grid. And for me, like these kind of naked parts, like if you were a singer and this was a phrase to sing, that would be the moment where you could breathe in and then sing the next phrase. And I always try to have like breaths incorporated in like basically everything, beats, like the voice and the nature of the human voice is like so interesting when you start to think about breath and space in regards to grooves and beats and bass lines and sort of everything. Yeah, there's a lot of these kinds of harmonics clouds in my pack, I like to call them. And then there's things, reset. Got these like percussive loops that I mean, I feel like today in electronic music, everything is so like stuck on a grid, but actually like percussion could have way more character and it can be way more like a vocal phrase. Like I always try to figure out percussion as if it was somebody saying something, like somebody talking to you. Like sometimes I mark percussion based on a rhythm or a pattern in a vocal phrase. Okay, kick drums. So just do like these little things like pitching down a small part. So even if it is a more like intense rhythmic pattern, it's still got some character to it. This is inspired by clocks. So just some of the sounds from my library, and I hope you get inspired to make some new kinds of music with them.